If you get less than 10,000 views every single time you upload to YouTube, this is going to be the best video that you've ever watched before because you're probably messing up one of the 5 things I'm going to share with you in this video. But if you simply fix these things, boom, it's going to skyrocket the views that you get basically instantly. In fact, it just helped this small channel go viral several times, and this small channel also go viral several times. And the same exact thing can happen to you so long as you fix these mistakes you're making. Change number 1 is you need to start opening a loop in your viewer's head in the beginning of the video the same way that this video does it, this video does it, and this video does it. Here's exactly how you can do this, and the reason that it's so effective is because essentially what it does is it opens a loop in the viewer's mind without you actually saying or doing anything, and what this does is makes them need to close the loop. It makes the viewer ask themselves a question within their head, which means they need to watch your video to find out that answer, and then once they get it, the video should be over. So this right here is the first way that you could open up a psychological loop in somebody's head. As you can see right here, this says 7 Gemini 2.0 hacks for 2025. And then I have hack number 1 through hack number 7, and none of these are filled in yet. And it's just showing in the first 16 seconds of this video. So now guess what happens as we go through each one of these hacks? It gets filled out. This screen pops up again, and it still shows that you have to see hack number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when hack number 3 comes out, it still shows 4, 5, 6. And what this does is continually rehooks the viewer over and over again without the individual that made this video having to say anything. And boom, this skyrockets the amount of reach that you get. Now, the second way that you could do this is doing what Meredith did right here. Basically the same exact thing, except she wrote this out. So she has step number 1 here. She's going to have number 2, and then she's going to have number 3. And guess what happens? Again, the viewer knows that once they get to number 3, the video is over, so they are fine investing their time into this. Now, this creator right here does this a little bit differently. In this post, that got 3.4 million views, and this post, that got 3.4 million views. As you can see from what's going on here, he has a rope tied around him, and then that rope is attached to a car. Now, guess what? Somebody sees this in the beginning, and then they see the car start to drive away, and they need to wait for the ending to see whether or not he goes flying, which is exactly why people watch this video all the way through to the end, gets 100% watch time, and then boom, it skyrockets the views that you get because YouTube then thinks it's a really good video. Change number 2 is you need to increase the amount of time that you're currently spending coming up with ideas. If you are one of those creators right now that comes up with one idea and goes ahead and creates that video, it's the reason you're not getting the views that you want to on YouTube. Instead, you need to only create 1% of your video ideas. Now, that might sound crazy, but that is a standard you need to actually hold yourself to, because you need to be looking at 10 ideas, 50 ideas, 100 ideas, and determining which one is actually the best. And there's actually a really simple way for you to be able to do this. So if you use a tool like VidIQ, you're actually going to be able to determine this very quickly. Let's say that we click on this creator right here, and you can literally do this by looking at somebody's channel. You'll then be able to scroll down, and you'll be able to see which one of these videos is actually getting the most views per hour. For example, we see that this video right here is getting 1,600 views an hour, 500 views an hour, 500 views an hour, 1,900 views an hour, 1,800 views an hour. And what do we notice? We notice that every single one of those videos is on the same topic. But if we look at operator right here, or this is about operator also, it's getting nowhere near the amount of views per hour. Why? Because clearly these topics and these ideas are way better. Now, one thing that you might do that would be incredibly misleading is just filter by popular here. But what do we see here? This video, only 25 views per hour. This video, only 5 views per hour. This video, 2 views per hour. Now, this one video does have a high number of views per hour, but guess what? It would be incredibly misleading if you just looked at these 8 videos and you wouldn't probably pick out this one as the best video idea to make. And the rest of these would actually be really bad video ideas to make. Even though they have a lot of views, people aren't watching them right now, which is what that views per hour metric actually represents. And guess what? You can do the same exact thing when it comes to shorts, but all you have to do is click into one of those shorts, come up here, change shorts over to watch, and then pause this right here, move me out of the way, and now you will see the views per hour right here. So what you need to be doing, coming up with all of the content ideas that you can, looking at your competitors, searching for those ideas, seeing what the views per hour on each of them is, and you should only be creating a video that has the highest views per hour possible. And if you don't already have VidIQ, don't worry, because it only costs $1 to get started with it, and you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with that right now. Please, don't let $1 be the difference between you getting views on YouTube or you not getting views on YouTube, because the second that you're monetized, you're gonna make way more than $1 on YouTube, so it's an absolute no-brainer. Change number 3 is you need to start focusing 80% of your effort in your YouTube videos to the first 5% of your video. Now, if you're uploading a long form video, this means focusing on that first 30 seconds. If you're uploading a short, this means focusing on the first 3 seconds, because if nobody makes it past the first 30 seconds of a long form video or the first 3 seconds of a short, guess what happens? They're not going to watch the rest of your video. And the reason they're not going to watch the rest of your video is because they don't trust that the rest of your video is actually going to be good based on the beginning of it. So way too many of you are spending way too much time on the middle of your video, on the end of your video, 40 seconds into your video, and that is not the right place to be focused. Instead, you need to create your content 30 seconds at a time if you're uploading long form content, and 3 seconds at a time if you're uploading shorts content, in order to make sure that you're actually keeping your viewers' attention. Here's how you're actually going to do that. You're going to implement step number 1, which is going to help you open up a psychological loop in their head. You're going to implement step number 2, which is going to make sure that it's actually a popular topic, because the reason somebody might not be watching your video could simply be because they didn't enjoy the topic. But in addition to that, you need to make sure you get straight into the video. You need to begin the video immediately. Do not start it with an intro. Do not start it with anything like that. It needs to start with a hook that tells the viewer exactly what they're going to see, or teases to them exactly what they're going to see. And then once that thing is delivered on, the video either needs to end, or you need to rehook the viewer and give them a new reason that they need to keep watching, like I'm about to do right here, because we're about to get into change number 5, and it's by far the most important change. See what I just did there? I gave you a reason to continue watching the rest of the video. In fact, if you go throughout the rest of this video, I did that every 30 seconds to every 45 seconds because it's a long form video. But again, if it's a short video, you need to do it every 3 to 5 seconds. The next thing you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you are creating a view train on your content. And there are 3 ways that you could do this. You could do this with a pinned comment or in your description. You could do this with an end screen, or you could do this with a related video. So if we look at this right here, this is how you would actually do it with an end screen. Essentially what you do in the last 10 seconds is you give somebody a good reason for them to watch another video, and then you have that video pop up right here. Now the way that I made this happen, if we come into edit video right here, you will see that you come into details, you scroll down right here, you click end screen, and then you'll be able to actually choose the video and when it actually shows up, and you want to make sure that when it shows up aligns with what you're saying in the video. But that's not the only way that you could do this. You could also do what Iman did right here. He tagged one of his other videos here, and it shows in the first line of the description. Now you could also do that in the pinned comment, which is going to help skyrocket the amount of reach that you get on that next video, depending on how well this video did. And then finally what you could do is you could add a related video to your shorts. So if we look at this short right here, this short right here got over 1 million views. And if we scroll down, what's even more powerful is I have a related video here. But if we come over here, what we're going to see is that this shows right here. And again, you could call that out in the last 2 seconds of video, or you don't have to do that. The main point is that you have that there, or all of these mechanics there. So when somebody watches one of your videos, they end up watching multiple of your videos. Then finally, you need to make sure that you're maximizing how many comments you actually get on your videos, because if you get more comments on your videos, it's going to skyrocket the reach that you're getting, and it's going to increase the odds that YouTube keeps recommending that same content to people that commented on your videos, and that YouTube is going to go find other people like the people commenting on your videos and show them your content. This is the most underrated thing to do right now, the most powerful thing to do right now. So please make sure you're giving people a reason to comment on your content. You're commenting back to every single comment that you get, because this is going to help make it real and increase the odds that somebody leaves a comment. Because what nobody wants to do is leave a comment on one of your posts and never get responded to, never get interacted to. Instead, they want to see that the creator is actually responding back to them. And I would strongly suggest that you start doing this in your content, because it's going to skyrocket your reach. Now, if you're still struggling to grow on YouTube right now, it's probably because, one, you're still messing up one of the things that I share with you in this video, or two, you just don't know what to do. And if that's the case, I want to work with you one-on-one in order to guarantee I can help you skyrocket your growth on YouTube right now, so you can finally get the views that you want, get monetized, and ultimately live the life of your dreams. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on YouTube and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last forever. And there are two things holding you back right now. The first one is that you haven't implemented everything that I just shared with you in this video. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my YouTube mentorship program yet, which literally is going to guarantee that I help you get more subscribers on YouTube in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 31,000 subscribers. And the lowest amount of subscribers anybody has ever gained is 1,000 subscribers if they implement everything that I share with them in this video. If you want results like that, please go to the link in the description below and sign up right now, because if you're still watching this video, I'm gonna guess that you're above average. So the odds of you getting over 31,000 subscribers is probably quite high. And if you don't remember, you need 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetized on YouTube. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to make more money from YouTube and for you to set yourself up to become a full-time YouTuber. In fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, again, to guarantee that you get more subscribers on YouTube. If you don't get more subscribers in the next 30 days, I will give you your money back, 0 questions asked. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is designed to help you get more subscribers faster and easier. Ultimately, it's going to get you more subscribers or your money back. This creator just went through it and gained over 100,000 subscribers. This creator over 150,000 subscribers, and this creator over 400,000 subscribers. And I want you to be my next success story, and I want you to be the next person that makes a full-time living from YouTube. So please go to the link in the description below, sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're gonna get more subscribers or you're gonna get your money back. If you're not interested in those two things, please watch the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.